Good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly, 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 greatly appreciated. So this is your Witch deck, Witch reveal. So we have the Green Witch Tarot, the Everyday Witch Tarot, and the Witches Tarot, accompanied by the Everyday Witch Oracle, the Energy Oracle, the Sacred Forest Oracle, the Spirit Message Oracle, the Spellcasting Oracle, and the Energy Oracle. So we are going to tune out of the physical, tune into the spiritual, ask Spirit for guidance, use your intuition, allow yourself to be guided to the deck that you are most drawn to, and we'll be back in a few seconds to reveal. So let's take a deep breath. Let's relax. Choose your pile, choose your deck. I'll be right back. So if you have chosen the Green Witch Tarot, this is your reading. We are going to start off with the Energy Oracle and then move into the tarot cards. So we are going to put these aside, and your tarot or your Energy Oracle is anxiety, storm warning, action, and woman holding heart. So this to me gives me vibes in regards to there is something that you are looking to release yourself from, to remove yourself from, be it a relationship, be it a partnership, a business partnership, a family dynamic situation that isn't conducive to your best interest, something that is giving you just serious anxiety, depression, hurt, pain, chaos. And the storm warning is how you feel in regards to removing yourself from it, from this situation. Now, the woman holding heart talks about giving love to self, right? Having that compassion and that empathy for self, and the need to take action to remove yourself from this situation, whatever the situation is, to get out of this swarm of chaos. It's kind of what it feels like. It feels like a swarm of chaos, of depression. It feels like that you are, you know how when you're not allowed to, and allowed, that's the key word here, allowed. When you're not allowed to be independent, when you're not allowed to use your creativity, when you're not allowed to speak your voice, when you're not allowed to express your individuality, when no one appreciates you or recognizes you. It's just, what can you do for me as someone speaking to you? So there is this desire and this passion to remove yourself from this energy, and you're being guided to take that action, but it almost feels like that you'd rather be in this position than to deal with the aftermath or the blowback of what removing yourself brings from it. So we have the battle wagon, which is the Chariot. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So it almost seems as there's a plan made, but it isn't going anywhere yet. There's the Six of Wands, which is about appreciation. The Tower, 15 in tarot, is the Devil. And then the Seven of Swords. So In the traditional tarot, the Seven of Swords is someone who's trying to deceive, right? So what we have here is this hunter coming back from the hunt, to the female standing at the door waiting with spoon in hand. That says that she has faith in him and faith in his plans. It's the problem is that there may be many around that are trying to sabotage this movement, this forward movement. Now the nature card, the number 15, the death card, we see all of these fairies in the background having a great time, and the hunter and the bear are in this position of having a decision to make. Do we go, change direction, change plan? And as you can see here, the hunter is looking to snap this trap, and he's not using a stick, he's using his finger to do it. So it's almost like he is putting himself in this position knowing the outcome of this position, right? I'm going to stay here and do this because it's what I would normally do. I'm going to stay here and do this because it's comfortable. I'm going to stay here and go through this because it is against my nature to do anything different or anything else. And the action card, just like the Chariot card, says, no, come on, dude, seriously. Are you seriously going to say that you'd rather be in this position that gives you anxiety and heartbreak and heartache and depression and keeps you smothered, is the word I want to use, and will cause havoc, then you would do whatever it takes to take a step back and to put yourself somewhere else where there is appreciation for you, where there is respect for you, because in this situation, whatever this is, there is none there, right? And the Tower card is the boiling point, the boiling over point. The Tower card puts it in your face and kind of shows you, hey, this isn't conducive to your happiness. It's not conducive to your growth. It's not conducive. It's not a conducive way of life. It's not a good way of life to constantly live in anxiety and depression and heartbreak and heartache. So why would you intentionally stay there? Who cares if it's comfortable? Who cares if it's the only thing that you know? There's a great world out there before you, and it's up to you to take the action to move forward. And then we have, again, the 7. There's so many people who have faith in you. There are so many people who are around you to help you get out of this situation, this environment. There's so many people who are depending on you, if you're not listening to them, to listen to God, to listen to Source, to listen to Spirit, to listen to other people who are outside of this situation, who are trying to explain to you how beneficial you are to them, to their life, to this world, and how you staying in this situation because it's what you know it almost feels like an excuse to be unhappy, an excuse to be held back, pushed down, dismissed, rejected, dejected, right? So there is this opportunity here for you to get out. There is this opportunity here for you to move forward. There is this opportunity here for you to step into this time of appreciation and acknowledgement, but you have to make the first move here. You have to make the decision to cut out, cut off, step away, step back, weed out everything and everyone that is not conducive to your path. And that's what the Tower is showing you. The Tower is showing you, oh, here's all of these things, the chaos, the anger, the anxiety, the depression, the uncertainty, the feeling stagnant, the inability to create, the inability to speak your truth, to stand in your power, to be in the present moment. All of this is caused by the situation that you're in. And all of this is caused by you would rather be in this situation than get out due to the fear of what getting out means. It's you on your own. It's you starting over. It's you taking that first step, right? But there are so many people around you who desire to help you. It's up to you to make that first move. It's up to you to do what needs to be done. It's up to you to say yes. And the moment you say yes is the moment you say yes, I don't want to be here anymore. The moment you say yes, I'm ready to take action to move forward. The moment you say yes, I know that this situation isn't conducive to my happiness or growth. The moment you say yes, I'm ready to stand in my power and make the decisions that I need to make for myself. The moment that you say yes, that I am ready to bust this shit wide open, is the moment that those people who are there for you step in and take care of their part of the situation. But you have to say yes. You have to make the first move. You have to stop feeling that this is all you're worth, because it's not all you're worth. You're worth so much more, which is why we have the tower moment. The tower moment is showing you this isn't all that there is. This isn't good for you. This isn't worth your happiness. It's not worth your well-being. It's not worth continuing to be stuck someplace where you don't want to be. Look at all the happiness there is around you. You can be a part of that too, outside of this. Look at all the happiness there is around you. You can have that happiness too. You can have that respect too. You can have that love too. You can have that compassion too. You can have that empathy too. You can have it all. So love yourself enough to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Have that compassion for yourself. Heal from all of this chaos and this craziness that surrounds you. I think that you may find yourself in a position of, when you allow yourself to be open enough, when you allow yourself to move away from this, when you allow yourself to release and let go, when you accept the help that is being offered, I feel that you'll be open to a whole new way of living, a whole new way of learning, a whole new way of expressing. Again, we have the bear spirit, which is the healing card, connecting to your inner strength, connecting to that inner bear, that inner wolf, that inner lion, and finding the strength to step into that bear spirit, and having the courage and the fearlessness to be able to stand up for yourself, and to step into this moment, and to step into your power, that divine power, whatever you call it. Step into that and release the desire, release those feelings, release that headspace, or that ego mind. Release that. I mean, it almost feels like there's this part of you that says, I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve the anxiety. I deserve the pain. I deserve, because of something, either in this life or a past life that you've done, that where you think that because others have been through it, you need to go through it too. That's not how it works. It's not how any of it works. And when you remove yourself from this, when you find that courage to do that, when you find that compassion for self, that love for self, that empathy for self, and you move out of whatever this is, there's this wonderful world on the outside waiting for you. Don't let other people sabotage that. Don't let other people have that power over you, because this could be a time of prosperity and abundance for you. It's the moment you step out, the moment you're free from what is blinding you from what you could have, your eyes open to a whole new world, a whole new world. So it's time to take action, my friend. It's time to move forward. It's time to allow others to help you. There are others who can help you. There are others who are waiting to help you. There are others who can help you, who have the know-withal, the wherewithal, the strength and the knowledge, the fearlessness within them that helps you remove yourself from whatever the situation is. You don't deserve this. There's nothing that you did in your past life or this life that should be punishment, that you think that this is what you should go through in order to what? To feel pain that others have felt, to feel this is your way of showing remorse, or your way of showing how sorry you are or were for something that you did or didn't do. Yeah, but that's not the way to heal from it. This isn't the way to heal from it. So there's so much love and appreciation waiting for you out there. It's all about you stepping out, making the decision to ask for help, and because I think you've waited long enough. I think you've waited long enough. I think you've punished yourself long enough. I think you have held out long enough. I think that whatever the repercussions are from you walking out, there are enough people around you who will help you through it. So, time for you to make that decision, huh? Know that you're divinely guided and loved. There's healing to be done here. Allow yourself the compassion. Allow yourself the love of self. Allow yourself, give yourself, don't allow, give yourself the love and compassion and the strength that it takes to say, I'm done. And have faith not only in yourself, but those around you. And if there is someone trying to sabotage you moving forward or letting go or walking out, there are those around you who can take care of that too. But the first move is on you. I wish you nothing but happiness and luck and love. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Know love, be love, give love. And until next time, take care of you. Bye. Okay, deck number 2. If you've chosen the Everyday Witch, this is your reading. We're going to start off with the Energy Oracle. We have Indecision, and we have Happy Family. So this is kind of what I want to say about these two cards. I want you to understand that when we come to a crossroads, we are not bound by the direction we choose. Energy, time, it's all fluid, and nothing is ever set in stone except the past. So you can make a decision, and if that decision doesn't work out, you can come back and reset and make another decision. So it almost feels like there is this desire to uproot and move, or to uproot and to move somewhere else for another job, or to move to another state or another town, and there's indecisiveness there. Will we succeed? Will the kids be happy? Will the job be good? Am I able to find work there? Am I able to do this? Am I able to do that? And so that's when we have, I think there's a passion here about it. There's, great passion here for it, a great excitement here for it. But there's also uncertainty here, because this doesn't affect just one, it affects everyone. So, so there is that ability to make that decision, and for everybody to be happy. And I think you're really concerned about making the wrong decision. But I don't feel like there's a wrong decision here. We have the Six of Wands. This is about being appreciated, being acknowledged, and appreciating others. We have the Death card. Releasing, letting go. We have the Lover's card. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about it not being ready yet, right? I think that because you're in such a place of indecision that there is a hold on what to do next. So what to do next is releasing everything and anything that isn't conducive to your happiness. The indecision, that's not conducive to your happiness. The worrying about the what's, the where's, the when's, the why's, the how's isn't conducive to your happiness. People who may be trying to hold you back, that's not conducive to your happiness. But we have the Lover's card. So I think whatever decision that you make, I think there's appreciation there. There's a equal amount of love and appreciation for one another to be able to get through whatever that next course of action is in life. There's a door back here opened behind the Death card. And by cutting all cords to what holds you where you are or holds you back from making a decision, you're able to walk through that door into a new time of love, appreciation, recognition. So I think that you may be a little bit too much in your head about and not, instead of taking it one day at a time, instead of sitting down and writing this out, instead of putting yourself in the mindset that this is what's best for your family, I think you feel very burdened with this decision. So I feel that your relationship or family dynamics is very solid, and that whatever decision that you do make will be accepted, appreciated, acknowledged, loved, because I think the family may be ready for that change too. So, and this almost feels like we're moving from city living to country living, right? Being in the city with the high gas prices and the high home prices, and I think there's this desire to move away from city life to perhaps maybe living a self-sustainable lifestyle. And there's indecision about that too. Will it work? Will it not? Do I know? Do I don't know? What am I in for? I don't know. But I think that all that uncertain headspace has a tendency to kind of hold you back a little. So you're really being guided to move out of all of that. So there's the oracle card of prayers and wishes, which are being heard. So what is it that you want to do? Well, I mean, what is your ultimate dream and desire? Throw that out there without the indecision part, right? So spirit, source, God, whatever the case may be, I'm looking for guidance here. I desire to move from this city life to the self-sustainable country life. I'm not sure if I am up for this. I need strength and encouragement. So I'm asking you to kind of help me, guide me into this time of my deepest desire, my wishes, my prayers. And I have faith that if this is what I should be doing or where I should be, that this will happen without any kickback or without any obstacles in my way. And the Death card removes all those obstacles, so that's a perk. And then we have earth magic. So working with nature, working with crystals, meditation, spending time out in the forest. That's what I want to say. Grounding, walking barefoot. So I think that if you do decide to move out into the country or try to obtain this self-sufficient lifestyle, I think it will work. I think you're very connected to Mother Earth. I think you're very connected to rocks and to stones and to crystals and to trees and all of these beautiful things that are sustained by Mother Earth. And I think that you would be able, I think you would be a great gardener, someone who works with the earth, someone who works with greenery, someone who plants herbs and gardens, and you need to find a place that allows you to be self-sustainable all year round. So I think this has the potential of being very very good for you, very good for you, very good for your family. I think it also has the potential of bringing happiness and peace to your family, to the relationships. I think that there may be this family dynamic thing happening to where this way of life is becoming very intrusive. The way of life that you're living is becoming very intrusive to the family life. You know, the keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing, the 3 cars, the big house, the expensive this, expensive that, the groceries, da da da, yada yada. So I think if you're in this position to have a self-sustainable lifestyle, living out in the country, growing your own herbs and vegetables, buying a piece of property that has the potential to be a money-making piece of property by allowing people to hunt on it, or you hunting and really getting back to the mindset of our forefathers. That's what I want to say. So there's also forgiveness that needs to be done too. So with a forgiveness card, I kind of get this feeling that one person may have been already leaning toward that move, and then one person may have drawn them back. And so now everybody is kind of in tune with it. So there needs to be some forgiveness here, right? We can't hold grudges. I mean, perhaps maybe one of you were looking toward that self-sustainable lifestyle years ago, and the other person may have talked you out of it, and there was a resentment there. And now that we're both on the same page, or that you're both on the same page, pulling in the same direction, just, you know, forgive and know that life goes on and it's moving in the direction that the both of you are pulling towards, and that this has the potential of being a happy, beneficial, celebratory outcome for the both of you. And once you are both on that same page, and once you both cut all ties that need to be cut, and cut all things that are holding you back, that then this will take on a life of its own and start moving forward. So make those wishes, put them out there to the universe without any hesitation. Allow the universe to work in your favor. There's the dragonfly. You have people on the other side who are helping you, who are rooting for you, who are guiding you. Let them lead the way. This is potential for a happy, great, abundant time for you. So stop holding yourself back. Do what needs to be done for you and your family. I think this is great. I think this will be a very successful move on your part, as long as you're allowing it to be. So good luck and have fun. This could be most definitely a time of peace, joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, love, gratitude, appreciation for everyone involved. So let me know. Excited. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And know that you have so many working in your favor on the other side. So enjoy the journey. Talk soon. Bye. Hello, deck number 3. The Witch's Tarot was your choice. Thank you so very much for being open to this reading. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, commenting if you wish, and pressing the notification bell, that would be very helpful in the growth of my channel. We're going to use look at the Energy Oracle first. We have Financial Constraints, we have the World, and we have Journey. So I feel that this, okay, so first of all, the World card is saying that there should be no reason for you to be going through this, because you have everything at your disposal. You have everything. You have the potential of benefiting from so much. I mean, look at all of the avenues that we have to be able to make money, right? We have the physical job that you can go out to. We have the internet, which has the potential of opening so many doors. We have self-employment. We have you taking a craft and making it, and opening a website, and creating creating money out of it. So there are so many avenues that we have open to us, to where there shouldn't be a reason to where we feel unable to live the life that we desire to live. And I want to say that these doors are open to everyone. The only limitations that we have are the limitations we put on ourselves, or the limitations of allowing others to be in our way. Why would we give someone that much power? So I feel this is a journey for you, a journey of you releasing those limitations, a journey of you finding your way, a journey of you stepping into this time of finding what you are capable of, and ways of bringing abundance and prosperity into your life. Make it a fun journey. Look at different opportunities. Look at different ways of sustaining yourself. I mean, I used to grow a garden here at my house, and I used to sell the vegetables to a family-owned corner market that made fresh sandwiches every day. So I would take the tomatoes and the lettuce and the cucumbers and all of that, and take it to this little place. And I know girls who sell clothing, personal clothing online. They make really good money. I know people who shop at secondhand stores, and they open websites and they turn these things around that they buy for, you know, they make really good money doing it. I know people who are on Udemy, and they make really good money teaching what they know. I have a friend who is a grant writer, and she's retiring from teaching soon, and she's going into teaching people how to write grants, and she's doing it from home. So there's so many opportunities that are open to us. There shouldn't be a reason that we allow ourselves to be in a position that isn't conducive to our growth. We have the Tower. So the Tower, I feel, is illuminating and kind of removing all of this limitation headspace. I feel that you're very highly connected to spirit and source. So your talent could be reading tarot. Your talent could be being a medium, reading oracle, connecting with angels, being an intuitive, being a person who draws spiritual messages, a person who draws those from the other side. You could be being guided to start your spiritual practice now, and not be so much hesitant to do it, because you have the Chariot, right? So the Chariot is all about moving forward, kicking the shit into high gear. Stop limiting yourself. Stop allowing people to put limitations on you. There's no reason for that. So here you are in a time of emotional abundance and prosperity. You've stepped away from allowing others to put limitations on you, right? Why even would we give someone that type of power, be it ego or a physical person, or even be it ourselves, right? Allow that. There's three major arcana cards here right in a row: the Tower, the High Priestess, the Chariot. The High Priestess, you have everything within yourself. You have the solid foundation, you have the balance, you have the knowledge, you have the wherewithal, you have the intuition, you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the intellect, you have you're spiritually charged and connected in every single way possible. And if you know it, do something about it. If you don't, step into it. But let's start moving forward here. You have the Four of Wands, and this is a time of celebration, a time of stability, a time of balance, a time of recognition, recognizing yourself for the wonderful opportunities that you can bring to the world. And you have the answers to do it. You know what you need to do. I think this is all fear. I think this is fear within self. So this is a journey for you, stepping out of that fear, stepping out of that comfort zone of limiting yourself, right? Because when we're in the comfort zone of limiting ourselves, then we don't fail, we don't lose, right? Well, we do fail and we do lose because we limit ourselves, but we don't see it that way because that's not the way ego shows it to us. So ego shows it to us that if we're in a place of complacency or stagnation, we are not moving forward. Therefore, we can't lose or we can't fail because we're not doing anything. But you're still losing and you're still failing because you're not doing anything. So this is a time to get your ass moving. This is a time, this is a finding that spark of inspiration that has you on this spiritual journey, right? So we have the confidence, and the confidence to break out of your shell, to break out of the mold, to break out of that mold that you've put yourself into. You're being guided to listen to spirit, to source, to intuition, to God. Listen. Find that inner inspiration. What inspires you? A life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspiring, a blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. You could already have had a spiritual business, have had a website, but because you didn't know how to promote yourself, or because you weren't doing the steps that need to be done to put yourself out there, nothing was happening, so you kind of gave up on it, and you've allowed yourself to die inside, right? So what Spirit is saying is that it's time to reignite that passion, and it's time to joy life again. And in turn, it connects you with all of the people who not only are passionate about the same things that you are, but help you get out of this confined or constrained or limiting belief system that you have. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand. Now is the time to be offering, now is the time not to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath these words. So if you're sitting over there going, she doesn't know what she's talking about, blah, 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 that's ego again. So kind of step out of that and step back and listen to the words that are coming through. Listen to the message here. The message here is that you are divinely guided, spiritually connected soul, and there's no reason for you to limit yourself. There's no reason for you to constrain yourself in this headspace of being unworthy or undeserving. You have the answers within yourself. You know what needs to be done. It's just kicking the shit out of that headspace and kicking the shit out of the limiting beliefs that you have put on yourself to get shit done. So your last card here is embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So changing your energy to one of limiting beliefs, changing your energy from limiting beliefs to the belief that I can, or that I am, and ignite that passion within. Kick the shit out of those limiting beliefs and step into your power here. Have the confidence to do that and move forward. Spirit doesn't want you sitting in a place of constraint. Spirit doesn't want you sitting in a place of self-pity. Spirit doesn't want you sitting in a place of doubt. Spirit doesn't want you sitting in a place of limiting beliefs. Spirit wants you to be out there, to have the answers, to explore, to find out who you are, to have the confidence to move forward, to celebrate your abundance, to celebrate what you have the potential of creating for yourself. So stop saying that there's no place for me here. Stop saying that people like me can't get ahead. Stop saying that people like me don't have other opportunities. Yeah, you do. You have the same opportunities as everyone around you. You just refuse to believe that Spirit has chosen you. You just refuse to believe that Spirit wants all of this for you. You would much rather believe the people who are screaming and yelling at you that you don't have the same opportunities as everybody else than you do, then you would rather listen to Spirit say, yes, you do. You have the answers within yourself. You have to have the confidence to move forward and see it and embrace it, and stop listening to the naysayers and the people who would much rather keep you down than to see you succeed. You have the answers within yourself. Just listen. Listen. That's it. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Until next time, take care of you.